We talked about water mapping, right? In order for me to get water on this fire, I want to have a steep angle of attack. So I'm going to take this tip and get it up like that and flow that tip. And then I'm going to get good coverage of water throughout the whole room. What happens if I aim right above the fire in this situation? Where's all the water going to go?
All over it.
It's going to go against over the ceiling against that back wall. With the combination method, I'm going to start by gas cooling. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to put water directly on the fire. In this situation, I'm going to gate down the nozzle because I don't need the high flow rate to go to the direct method.
What does that mean?
Gate down?
Yeah.
That means I'm going to start closing the valve on the nozzle.
You don't want to take that fire with the nozzle open all the way and come right down on the fire. What you'll do is you'll blow the fire apart. That creates a lot of steam and a lot of crap, and it takes your visibility to zero. So if you do it the right way by coming down, you shut the nozzle down, dribble the water on the fire, you'll keep your visibility. You'll see where that smoke layer, you'll see it when we do the demo. You don't destroy that, you'll still be able to see underneath. So you don't want to blow it apart because that just makes it, your visibility disappears.
This is a very unrealistic demonstration here because we wouldn't normally have to be in the fire room to put the fire out. All right, that we're just trying to show you something. This is like a point of entry attack here, where I maybe come in a step or two, get that steep angle of attack, and use the combination attack to control the fire. Typically, we would use the reach of the nozzle, and the technique there might be you're in a hallway and you can see fire in the doorway down the hallway. Well, you can go straight stream and start getting water into that fire doorway that way, and then bring it back up and cool the hallway, cool everything above your head, and then depending on the situation, you shut down and move forward, or move forward with the line flowing.
And the other part to that too is, in here, like Roy said, this is kind of an artificial environment because it's training. We have you in the room. Like Roy said, you don't have to be in the room. If you're going down like to a bedroom fire, do you have to go into that bedroom to put it out? No, stay in the hallway, because what advantage does that give you? Gives you distance, and what's that barrier between me? I got the wall, right? So I can kind of duck out if things get hot or something goes wrong. So, we keep in mind, we have you in here for training purposes. Shift gears when you get out. Remember, you don't always have to be right in that room.
How am I going to know when to start shutting that nozzle down? Well, yeah, I'm going to watch the fire. As the fire darkens down, that's telling me I'm overwhelming the fire, and it's time to get that nozzle down or go to that direct attack. We'll do this, the first time I'll do it with the fog nozzle, and then we'll restoke it real quick, and I'll demonstrate it again with a smooth bore tip, just to show you the differences, if we see any. Any questions? All right.
So another thing, you're going to notice when Roy's holding the nozzle, keep that nozzle up out in front of you. Get it up in front. A lot of people with these pistol grips like to hold it right here. Here's the problem. Remember how Roy said we're going to map the room? If I'm here, what do I got to do? I got to be moving around. If I get it out in front, I can stay steady and just move it with my arm. Right? So get it out in front to get that angle. Right? Notice how Roy has the hose on the ground. Right? And he's got his knee on the line to help hold it and control it. Right? This will also come in handy when you get into a 2.5-inch line.
I'll explain it to remind you today.
Right? But you can use the same principle here. Right? To use your body to your advantage to help control things. Make sense? Another thing, check the pattern on your nozzle before you open it up. We told you to do that outside, right? You check it, make sure you got water. Before as you're walking around or crawling around through the building, I guarantee you that nozzle pattern is going to change. So check it. You got two choices. take it off to the side somewhere, just crack it. You don't have to open it all the way. Crack it. Make sure that nozzle position is where you want it. The second thing to do, and this comes with time when you're practicing and training, you have all the same nozzles, right? I know we use task force tips. All I do is I take it all the way out and I turn it back a half a turn. All right, and I know my nozzle, that's going to give me my perfect pattern. You can start to do that in your department if you have the same nozzles. All right, but that just comes with practice and paying attention to your equipment. But make sure you test that pattern. Because if you open that up in a wide fog, you're going to get yourself hurt in a real fire. All right?
Everybody on air? No. Quiet down.
Bring it down. All right, I'm going to go close the door.
Go ahead, quiet.
All right. Now, if you look, you're going to see where that thermal balance is starting. Look up to where the smoke is. All right, you're going to see that start to come down, and that's where that visibility is that we want to keep. And you'll see when Roy does the right fire attack, you'll see we won't ruin that thermal balance. You can see that smoke level starting to come down slowly. All right. Next thing, take your hand. All right. Take your glove off. Just reach up. And you'll feel where that heat starts to get warm, all right? Real world, do that with your glove on. And if you start feeling a lot of heat through your glove, what's that tell you? If it's hot, I've either got to put water on the fire or get out, all right? Put your gloves back on. Look at that thermal balance.
I'm back in the head.
All right, so now watch when Roy puts that water on and watch what happens to the fire. All right, see how we did that? And where's our thermal balance? Do we still have excellent visibility down here? Yeah. Smoke's up top, but we can see real good underneath. That's what we want. All right. Now, real world, we can just take that nozzle, dribble on that fire, and put it out.
Up underneath, Paul.
All right. Now, Roy's going to change. He's got a breakaway nozzle, so he's taking the fog tip off. And he's using the smooth bore. So you'll just see there's a slight difference. It's basically the same process. Right? And if you want to look at that door, you can see how it's pulling smoke. Smoke's going out, but it's pulling air in. Right? That's part of that thermodynamics. Right? And having a flow path. All set? Right? Right.
At this point, I got the fire knocked down. I can move up. I don't, this is the left